Over the past 20 years, the Pokémon franchise has been no stranger to controversy.
So Pokémon is a game that teaches children how to enter into the world of witchcraft, how to cast spells, how to use psychic phenomena.
The most enduring criticism, though, is that the entire game is just a brightly colored cartoon version of real-life violent acts such as dogfighting. After all, those adorable little pocket monsters are usually depicted as being pets, and their owners are always more than happy to send them into battles where they beat each other into unconsciousness. In the games, it's even mandatory. There's an easy way to dodge around this, though, by presenting Pokémon battles as something less like cockfighting and more like martial arts, where practitioners can spar and even compete with each other in full-contact fights. Like martial arts, Pokémon battles are supposedly all about getting stronger in an environment that encourages discipline rather than violence. Of course, it gets into a little bit of a gray area when gamers are tasked with taking down organized crime toughs by throwing Pikachu at them until everyone's defeated. But there's enough of a structure there that it's a pretty good excuse. Or it was, anyway, until a group of villains came along and started making those same points about the evils of Pokémon battling within the games themselves. In Pokémon Black and White, players were introduced to Team Plasma. Led by the mysterious Ghetsis, they were a group of Renaissance Fair cosplayers who took the controversial stance that maybe imprisoning sentient animals in tiny balls and only letting them out to beat each other up was maybe not a great idea. Instead, they encouraged trainers to release their Pokémon pals to a peaceful life in the wild. Believe it or not, this actually led to a few interesting debates within the game, with some characters agreeing that owning Pokémon was wrong, and others pointing out that their entire society was built around humans working harmoniously with their Pokémon partners. That, in turn, brings up the question of whether it's morally right to exploit Pokémon for labor. Unfortunately, it all went sour in the end. As you might expect, Team Plasma was eventually revealed to be a garden-variety evil organization hell-bent on world domination that wanted to steal your Pokémon for their own evil purposes. Rather than having the entire group be bad guys, though, some Team Plasma members were shown to truly believe in the cause. Once their team was defeated, a few of them even dedicated their lives to taking care of wild or abandoned Pokémon without actually claiming ownership. And the fact that there were abandoned Pokémon to take care of definitely indicates that not everyone is in it for friendship. Either way, the morality of Pokémon training was something that was a lot easier to deal with when the characters in the game weren't bringing it up, especially since they have a pretty good point. Thanks for watching! Click the SVG icon to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Plus, check out all this cool stuff we know you'll love too.